Alright guys, so let's do cacao, how you spell it in English. So I'm Finnish, so my first language is Finnish and second language is English. So so bear with me and so on. But anyways, I enjoy cocoa. This is really nice. And I like drink it. It's great, and you know, I like that it tastes like a very very mild, very stable. It is not like it's very like, just like coffee. It's almost like coffee, but it is, in my opinion, even milder. The taste is even milder. It is not so in any way too stark in contrast to some other beverages like orange juice or something like that. It is very like, it has this very nice taste in it. Okay, so I want to do this review, so I have lately, first I have actually not drank cocoa in my home for a while, for many years actually, but then I decided, okay, let's start buying this because I really enjoy drinking it and so on. And first of all, I tried this cocoa from Lidl, and it was only like 2.50, 2 euros, 2.50, something like that, maybe 2.50, something like that, 2 to 3 euros, right? And I have really enjoying it. It's like it's cocoa, and first of all, before I go to the review, so let's take a look into the taste. Let's take a look into the packaging, and let's take a look also in the ingredients, of course, and so on, and maybe some of the responsibility aspects also. So first of all, the taste. So when I bought this cocoa from Lidl, I had no expectations. So I have mostly drunk cocoa from coffee shops and so on. So they have been always great, and they have been like a hot cocoa drinks, okay? But in home, I'm at this point I have just drink this like in cold, right? Okay, so let's get that out of the way. So okay, so that's how we are going to compare these as a cold drinks. So I had no expectations, but this tastes good. The cocoa powder is like a really, it's very fine grained. When you pour it into the cup, it's like it smells good. It's like it looks good. It's all right all around from that point of view. And when I bought this Fazer Cocoa powder, I was like, okay, is this going to be actually better than the Lidl one? Because this right here cost like €5, something like €5.50, something like that. Okay, so there is like a 2-3 euros difference between the little one right here and the Fazer here. And in Fazer, if you don't know the brand, it's like a Finnish brand, very big company in Finland, and produces very high quality chocolates and all kind of chocolates and candies, and also bread, has also restaurant businesses connected to schools in Finland, in my understanding, what I can remember. So Fazer is it can produce actually high quality products. It has also breads in stores, different kind of products. It has coffee shops in Finland, very high quality coffee shops, so in which they offer very high quality coffee shops products in their coffee shops, which are the fully owned brand coffee shops. So Fazer is known in Finland, very high quality brand. Okay, and I'm not affiliate any way, shape or form. I'm not paid to promote Fazer. I'm just describing this overall brand image, which I would describe it is in Finland very good, and it has maintained its brand very good, very well. So is it better than the Lidl? So first of all, it smells the same. The cocoa powder, it's like when you pour it and so on, it's like it's like it's like exactly the same. So this is the funny part, right? This is like a 2 and 3 euros difference, but in practice it feels like there is no actual difference. So I have not actually, I have to directly say that I do feel like there is not like any kind of difference what I have noticed. So I feel like the cocoa grains feels the cocoa, how you spell it, it feels it looks the same, it tastes the same. It's like it does not feel like in the mouth. It does not feel like more like any softer in any way, the Fazer one. So yeah, and then when we take a look at the ingredients, when we take a look at the ingredients, so there are very similar, if not the same ingredients. So there is no like a huge difference there, of course. So there's very slight difference if we take a look of the nutritional ingredients. So here in Finland we have, in food labels, we have this very nice labeling usually, which in the Lidl one is actually more representative of the common general labeling which you can find from Finland's food products. And it is very easy to read labeling in most common Finnish food products and drinks and so on. And it's actually funny that the Fazer one does not have this clear labeling like the Lidl have, which is the box one with the clear lines. It has this more like you have to read the ingredients like line by line, and so it's not that clear. So let's go to the package room soon, but before that, let's take a look of the ingredients. So if you take a look from the, for example, the energy, we can see actually that there is slightly more energy in the Fazer one, but there is not anything else that is that much different. The fat amount is the same. The one which I usually take a look is the sugar, and of course in this case, because this is just cocoa powder, there is anything that interesting, but the sugar is also almost the same. So the Fazer one has a little bit lower amount of sugar. There is 0.3 grams, and the little one has 0.9 grams. Protein, it's actually interesting. Fazer one has 22 grams of protein, while the little one has 23.3 grams of protein, so even more protein. The cocoa powder, it contains by default very much of protein, and that is actually one reason why I like to drink it also, because it's very high in protein, so it's very nice. It's very fulfilling, tastes good, but also fulfills quite well as a drink. So let's have a quick look at the packaging, because one thing which I have noticed also is that they both look good, but for some reason I do actually, in a way, I do prefer personally, just quickly, if I evaluate these two packages, I just prefer the this Belbake, very like a general cozy looking food packaging, instead of this more stark contrast with the white bottom and the brown bottom and this logo. I do prefer this Belbake. And when it comes to the size, by the way, it is also interesting that the Fazer one is 200 grams and the other one is 250 grams. So you can actually get even more by buying the Belbake one, and it's, like I said, 2-3 euros lower the price. And also, if you assess the packaging, I would say that, like I said, the labeling is much more clear. So Belbake, in my opinion, wins also in that. Also, the separation of lines, the text in the back is more clear in the Belbake. And then there is also this interesting, when we talk about this responsibility aspect, you can find this Rainforest Alliance tag on the Belbake one, which reads that when you buy little products with the Rainforest Alliance seal, you are supporting more sustainable farming practice and promoting better future for people and nature. And there is this link which leads you to the information where you can read more information. And while Fazer one has this responsible cocoa 100% label in the right bottom right corner, it doesn't have any. There's like a, it feels like they have not, well, there is this label that which reads in Finnish language. I will translate this to you. So Fazer Cocoa is 100% responsible made, produced and high quality cacao. But there is like so when it comes to responsibility, Belbake being also in this labeling right here, this Rainforest Alliance labeling, there's some kind of description what it means, there's link, so I think those are very basic things. So I would say that it is very interesting that Fazer has not, even in still as of 2026, put effort more to the packaging and made these adjustments, despite that nowadays people are very aware, especially the younger generation, who are very well aware of the environmental issues and many of issues. But anyways, like I said, I might do a further review, maybe about, do I still agree with this impression that this Belbake Cocoa, the cheaper one, is actually just as good like the Fazer one. But for now, like I said, I think it feels like the Belbake is the right one to choose when it comes to, should you like choose one of these. So this is always like an interesting thing, that there's like this Belbake, which is not so known brand, and then there's Fazer, which is more known brand. But like I said, in this case, cocoa is cocoa. That is how I felt. If you have different opinion, let me know in the comments, and subscribe, follow for more videos and so on.